and welcome. My name is Victoria and today's class is going to be a yoga flow for building strength and flexibility. Whenever you're ready, let's come into child's pose to get started. So coming into child's pose, just allowing yourself to fully arrive on your mat, softening the torso down towards the mat, relaxing the forehead, the muscles in the face. And let the arms be extended, but soften into the shoulders. Allow gravity to take you further towards the mat. And start to take deep breaths into the base of your belly. Feeling the belly expand with every breath in that you take. And release with every breath out. And now once you're ready, come forward onto all fours. Let's make our way into puppy pose. Bring the hands towards the top of your mat. Let your hips stay stacked over the knees as you melt the chest forward. And allow the forehead to relax down. If you prefer this variation, you can stay here. Otherwise, bend into your elbows. Bring your hands together over your head into a prayer position. Going a little bit deeper in the triceps, in the upper body. And as you breathe, imagine you're releasing any tension. And one more full breath here. And come back to tabletop. Let's inhale and reach the right arm up for the sky. Open through the chest. Exhale, bring the right arm underneath the left. Keep it hovered. Inhale, reach the arm up high. Exhale, bring the right arm underneath the left. One more time, inhale. Exhale, thread it through. This time, soften the shoulder and soften the ear down to the mat. And you can keep your left hand as it is by your face, or you can extend it up overhead for a little bit of a side body stretch. As you breathe, relax a little bit further. Bring the left hand back down to the mat. Press through the palm as you reach the right fingertips back up for the sky. Exhale and place both hands back down. Other side, inhale, left arm reaches up high. Exhale, thread the needle and just hover. Two more times, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. And exhale, this time soften the shoulders, soften the upper body down. Relax the neck. If you'd like, you can extend that right arm up overhead. Gently unwind, press down through the right palm, lift the left arm up for the sky. Exhale, bring both hands down to the mat, finding a couple of cat and cows just to warm up the spine. Inhale, lower your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, tuck your tailbone as you round through your spine, tucking the chin towards the chest. Inhale, open cow pose. Exhale, tuck and round cat. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Let's come into downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back towards the sky. Spread the fingers really wide. Arms are shoulder width distance apart. Feet are hip width distance apart. You can bend into the knees, warm up the backs of your legs. Find any movement here that might feel good in your body. And coming into our down dog twists. You'll bring your left hand towards the center of your mat and take your right hand to the outer left leg, either on the thigh, the shin, or down to the ankle. And if you can, gaze underneath that left armpit. Breathing nice and deep. Come back to down dog and switch sides. Bring your right hand to the center of your mat. Reach your left hand for that right leg. Maybe take your gaze underneath the right armpit. Come back to downward facing dog. From here, lift your gaze to the top of your mat. Bend your knees and slowly walk, hop, or step the feet towards the top of your mat, finding our ragdoll forward fold. Allow the knees to be bent generously so you can drape the upper body over the legs, letting the head be heavy. If you'd like, you can grab a hold of opposite elbows, swaying side to side. And let's return back to stillness. Release your hands, press down through your feet as you lift up to stand, letting the head be the last to come up. From here, roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. As you exhale, grab a hold of your left wrist and side stretch over towards the right. And keep your left shoulder stacked over the right, chest is open. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale and switch sides. Grab a hold of your right wrist and reach over towards the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Pause for a deep breath. Inhale, arms extend overhead. Exhale, come forward into your fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, find a flat back. Exhale and fold. This time, inhale, step your right leg towards the back of your mat. Lower the knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms, peel the shoulders back as you lift through the chest. Inhale, bring your arms up high. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank pose. Exhale, lowering halfway or all the way for your chaturanga. Option to lower the knees. Inhale, flip to the tops of your feet, open through the chest. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, come all the way to stand. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Step your left leg back to the mat. Lower the knee down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, press your hips forward and down. One more inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms by bending the elbows. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, finding your chaturanga flow, or if you would like, you can go straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come to stand. Exhale, chair pose, bend the knees. Send your hips back. Draw your belly button in and up to engage the core. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold, step back, find your flow. We'll all meet in downward dog. From here, inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, hug the right knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, engage the core. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step forward. Finding warrior one, the back heel will come down to the mat, deep bend in the front knee, sweep the arms up by the ears. As you exhale, soften into the knee and the shoulders. Release your hands behind your lower back, interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders up and back, open through the chest. Exhale, humble warrior, lower the right shoulder to the right knee. You're feeling this nice chest expansion. Take one more deep breath here. And now lower your hands down. Plant the left hand, reach the right arm up for the sky for a twisted lunge. You might slide on those back toes so all 10 toes face forward. And from here, we're going to stack the right foot over top of the left for a side plank. Lift your hips up off the mat by engaging the core. Shoulders are stacked over one another. Inhale deeply. Exhale, high plank. Find your flow. Inhale, lift your left leg up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring left knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot forward. Lower back heel down to the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up by the ears. Exhale here. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, hands release behind the lower back. Interlace your fingers as you lift up through the chest. Exhale, find humble warriors. Lower the left shoulder down to the left knee and lift your arms up off the lower back if you can. And from here, release your hands down to the mat. Find that twist. So turn on the back toes, plant the right hand, lift your left arm up for the sky. Open through that chest. Preparing for our side plank pose. Let's step the left foot on top of the right. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Find your flow. And take a deep breath here in downward dog. On your inhale, roll forward into high plank pose. From here, we'll lower down onto the belly. You can drop the knees if you'd like. Hug the elbows by the sides as you lower. Just let your forehead rest down for a moment. Let's bring the hands by the chest, palms face down. Hug your elbows in towards your sides. On an inhale, press down through the hands as you lift your chest up off the mat, cobra pose. Open through the chest, roll the shoulders back, and then release back down to your belly. Bring your hands by your sides, facing the back of the mat. Coming into locust pose. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms, maybe even lift the legs. Gaze down at your mat in front of you. Engage the muscles in the back of the body to lift you up even higher. Exhale and release everything down. If you'd like, you can take another round of locust pose. Otherwise, if you want to come into full bow pose with me, bend into the knees, grab a hold of the outer edges of the feet or the ankles. And from here, let's lift up. Lift the chest, lift the legs. Broaden through the collarbones. One more deep breath. And release. Soften the whole body down. Bring your hands by your sides as you lift yourself up and back into tabletop. From here, we'll just bring the legs in front of us. Bend into the knees, keep the feet on the mat to start, and bring your hands behind the thighs. We'll start to lean back, engaging the core here. And then you can either stay here or lift your legs up off the mat, coming into boat pose. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can bring your arms by your sides. Focus on engaging the muscles in the core by drawing the belly button in. Maintain deep, steady breaths. And then release. Bring your legs down to the mat. Straighten your legs. Bend into the right knee and bring the right foot on the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. And reach for the foot, the ankle, or the shin, whatever is accessible for you. You can always keep a soft bend in the back of the left leg. And bring yourself back up to seated. Switch sides, extend the right leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine, bring your arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at your hips as you fold over that right leg. And come back up to seated. Let's come down onto the back now. With the knees bent, walk your feet in towards your body. Bridge pose. Press down through the heels as you lift your hips up for the sky. If you'd like, you can shimmy your shoulders underneath you to get more of a chest opening. Maybe even interlace your fingers behind that lower back, pressing them down into the mat as you lift your hips even higher. And take one more deep breath in. Exhale, release your hips down to the mat. Cross your right ankle over top of the left knee and thread your hands behind that left thigh, opening up through the hips. Release the left foot down to the mat, uncross the legs, and switch sides, crossing left ankle over top of right thigh, and maybe bringing your hands behind the right thigh. Release the legs down to the mat, uncross, and then bring your legs in towards your chest. Rocking a couple of times side to side, massaging out the lower back. And now bring your legs into tabletop. Arms come out to a T. Slowly lower your legs over towards the left side. Try and keep your right shoulder planted on the mat so the chest is facing up towards the sky. If you'd like, you can bring your gaze over off of that right shoulder. Lift your legs back up to center and switch sides, lowering them over towards the right, keeping that left shoulder planted, maybe looking off the left side of your mat. Soften into the belly. And lift your legs back to center. One last time, hug your knees in towards your chest. And then let's find our final resting pose. Legs extended out long. Arms can be by the sides or somewhere along your body. Allowing the body to rest and settle into this final relaxation of class. Know that there's nothing that you need to do in this moment except simply allow yourself to just be. Whenever you are ready, begin to wake back up the body, adding in some gentle movements. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. Roll over onto one side, finding fetal pose. Let the side of your head rest down on top of your arm. And then gently press yourself up into a seated position. Sitting up tall, grounded down through the sit bones. Inhale, bring your arms to the sides, up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Take a final breath together. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Thank you so much for doing this class with me. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day.